guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to another video, and as you guys can read the title of this video, today I am going to be asking Marie questions based on her experience in India. So guys, I've already made another video in which Marie asked me questions about France and I've answered all the questions that she asked me. So if you guys haven't watched that video already, I'll put the link in the description below, so please watch that video as well and share your comments and thoughts and everything if you liked it as well, and we hope you enjoy this video. Alright, so the first question is, what's the biggest difference between Indian and French culture that you experienced?
Okay, so I'll say the first one will be food. So food is like pretty different. Of course, there's a lot of difference because there's a lot of different spices in India. Like you can eat rice and it will never taste the same because of the different curry that you will try. So if you know some people are coming to India for the first time for food, I would advise them to eat like something like butter chicken, like I don't know, dosa, idli, non-spicy thing. I'd say for the beginning. And after, for some people that like spicy, like chicken keema, you know. And the second point I would say will be clothes. Like there's like different, it's a mix in India. Like you have some people which are wearing jeans and like normal t-shirt as in, you know, European style I would say. And then you have some Indian clothes like kota, what I'm wearing today, with the long with the dupatta, and some people are wearing sari. So like it gives a lot of colors when you see people, so it's really nice. And also at the third point, I would say festivals. Like in India, there's a lot of festivals, and like you see many colors. Of course, I've just lived 6 months in India, so I've not experienced all the festival, but whatever I've experienced, I found it really cool.
Alright, the second question is, what's the best and worst experience that you had with Indian citizens?
Okay, interesting question. So I'll start by the best part because I've been to more best part than worst part, obviously. So the first best part, I'll say your family, because they're like crazy nice people. I've come into your parents first, of course, then your aunties, your uncle, and everyone is like really nice in India. So I really appreciate that. And the second point also will be the festivals. Like when I was in India, I got to experience to tie a Rakhi to a 5-year-old kid. So that was like so cute. I really like this festival of brother sister. I mean, I know there's a meaning behind, but what I like is like the Rakhi because I found them like so beautiful. I bring literally like 30 or 40 Rakhis for my friends, and they were all like, oh, it's so beautiful, it's colorful, and also I really enjoyed that moment because it was really cute of tying a Rakhi to this 5-year-old kid, plus you know, having all the colors in the Rakhis.
Yeah.
And for the worst experience, I would say that I got like 2 bad experience in India. So the first one will be like I was in a mall, so Sheldon brought me, and I remember like I was alone at this moment, and a man just started asking me to sign a paper, and I was not even understanding what was this paper. I have no idea what it was, and suddenly he started, you know, taking my hand and starting like pulling me. So I got like, I got really scared because I was like, what is happening to him? He's just like pulling me like this, and I was like literally alone. There was a security person, but he was not there at the point, so that was one of the worst experience I got. And I would say the second one was when Sheldon and I went for an event. So it was like a small event where we met a friend of Sheldon, and there is one of the friend that was not directly a friend of Sheldon, but a friend of a friend, and that person knew that Sheldon and I were in a relationship, but still like openly flirted with me, and that was like crazy weird.
Alright, so the third question is, what was the most shocking thing you experienced in India?
Oh, that's a good question. Something I want to say since some time now.
Okay.
So we were going in like library shop with Sheldon, and we happened to meet into like a child book, and that child book was like a picture of an Indian woman written ugly and like a blonde woman written beautiful. And I get really angry at that. I don't like it, I hate it, because I don't think that, you know, the color should say that, oh, she's white so she's beautiful. This is not like this at all. I found it really, I would even say disgusting, because it's not because of a color that you're beautiful, first of all. Sorry, I'm getting angry, but I don't like it. Like even in the advertisement, or I remember making some shopping online in India, and like I could see like pretty much women were like fair skin, and it's not really reflecting, you know, what people really are in India. And I feel that after, if children see that when they're very small, they will believe this, and after, you know, they would feel like, oh, I'm ugly, like this white people are more beautiful, and this is not true. This is not what we shouldn't do. This is not how we should educate the children, telling that this person is beautiful because she's white and you're ugly. It doesn't make sense at all.
Absolutely right. It's basically the mentality grows from. I mean, when the human is small as a child, they've been taught that if a person has to be beautiful, that person has to be fair, white, blonde, and as and when people grow up, they automatically grow up in that environment wherein if they ever see a tourist, like a blonde tourist or a white skinned tourist, they'll automatically keep staring, thinking that that person's probably out of this planet or something, which is absolutely a sad truth in India, and she experienced this a lot.
Yeah.
That people used to stare at her all the time, and she used to always tell me that, why are they staring at me? I'm just a human, as just like them. I don't understand why they're staring, and I always felt lost, as in why, how can I explain it to her? And she found it out herself. So we hope you guys understand this as well.
Yeah, it's like I was an alien kind of, like people were staring at me, people were asking me for picture, like especially once I went for, like, it was a mountain goat, Sheldon was not there, I was with his parents, and like people were literally trying to take pictures with me without asking me. So like in the background they were taking pictures of me, and also like I felt like an animal. I mean, people used to pay to take pictures of the goat mountain, and they end up taking pictures of me, so that was kind of weird.
Yeah, I know that is totally weird. Yeah. Alright, so the next question is, what kind of food would you recommend for tourists that are coming to India for the first time?
So the first time, I'll say breakfast first, like something that tastes amazing is like idli or dosa. I'll say dosa first and then idli, my favorite, with a mango juice, my favorite. And then I'll say like as a main course, I'll say butter chicken, because not like too spicy and it's like tastes really good. Then I would say like that also, that doesn't taste so spicy. I mean, depend on people, because I did find it spicy at the beginning, even if it's not. And then for people that like spicy, as I said in the beginning, like chicken tikka masala, chicken keema, so many are there actually that everyone can try. You will see, taste a lot of food. Like you can taste different flavors. Like,
yeah,
what would you advise?
I mean, it depends. I mean, you guys need to understand that if you whichever part of India you guys are going, north, south, east, west, you're gonna find a different kind of a cuisine. I mean, unique to that state, city. So if you guys are going, just keep an open mind with, that you might experience spicy food, you might experience food that's really sweet, you might experience a balanced kind of a food. So just enjoy the food. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah, that's true. You can taste like so many different things that even if you go like 2 weeks in India and you travel in different part, you can try every day something new.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely true. All right. So the fifth question is, what kind of cities or places would you recommend for tourists to visit?
Okay, so I've not traveled like so much in India, but whatever I travel, I will recommend it, to be honest. So like I could say Goa if you want to go to the beach, and I would say like the Kerala also is like a really good state where you can see. So I've been in the tea leaf side, and that was like crazy beautiful. Like here in the middle of the mountain, you see shops, something that I had never experienced in France. That I was like really surprised. So wherever you go, you will be surprised by something, like you see cow on the beach, so we don't see that in France, for example. My dad was taking pictures all the time of this. And yeah, all this different thing. And then in the city where we live in Pune, so I will advise like Kurgan Park, because I like literally love this place. These trees are like so beautiful. I love this place.
Yeah, that's good. So the last question now is, what kind of advice would you give for tourists coming to India?
Alright, so one advice I will give to like avoid scams in India will be to use the application like Ola or Uber. Like, you can use it anytime, you can just pay on the application, so it is like much easier instead of getting a cab in the street just randomly, and you're sure to get the good price as you can pay online in advance. And yeah, I will just tell also to be careful about scam in general. Like in the shops, people might tell you a more expensive price because you're a foreigner or something like this. So if possible, if you have any friend or something, like try to go with an Indian in the stores. I'm not talking about mall. In the mall, the price is anyway written. But like if you can go maybe in street shops or something with an Indian, it will be better, because they will tell you the actual price. And also about price, all the price in India most of the time are written on the product itself. So this is really important to check, because I kind of got scammed one day. I got my money back. But whatever, they scammed me because I didn't know this at the beginning. So
yeah, she's right. So you guys need to understand that there's either a sticker that's attached to the product, or it's written on a kind of a piece of paper or something, but make sure that you check the price out first. And if you're not confident enough to go in the shops alone, as she recommended, do take a local guide or someone, or you can just make someone as a friend, and they would help you out to get the real prices. And if you guys are still feeling a bit stressed or nervous to go shopping in the local areas, you can always go to the malls or anything like that. If you guys want to take any kind of gift or something for your family or anything for yourself, just feel free to go confidently to the shops. Don't worry about it.
Also, don't be surprised about something in India. Like wherever you go, there'll be security man checking you. So there is like a line for women and a line for men. That was really surprising for me because in the mall in France, you just enter normally. And that was like surprising for me. You actually enter in a cabin and they check you to be sure you don't have anything, which is actually the right thing. But I have to say that when I came back to France, I got used to this in India. So I passed in the airport, I passed the metal door.
Yeah.
I passed it and then I waited because usually in India they come and check you a second time,
Mm-hmm.
And then the man just looked at me and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. They don't check in France.
Yeah.
I mean, the metal door is enough over there.
Yeah.
And another advice that I will give, when I was with the parents of Sheldon in Kerala, we went like 3-4 days, which is not so much, but we have seen a lot of things. Like the parents of Sheldon just booked a cab with like a local driver, and the local driver would bring us everywhere. What were the interesting spot between the city Munnar and Koshi?
I don't remember the name.
I don't know. I don't quite remember how he said it in India, but this is an interesting thing that you can take a local guide or local driver, and they will know which places to bring you. So it's really interesting. Plus, in India, like you don't need to speak Hindi. I lived 6 months without speaking any word of Hindi, and that was not a problem at all. Like people's usual speaking in English. So except maybe in small area where they will speak their language, but you will always find a way to speak with that person.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, most of the people do understand English. I mean, not perfect English. They might even speak broken English, but feel free to feel confident enough to speak to them. Or you can always use technology, that's Google Translate. It's really, really helpful. Alright, then that's it for this video, you guys. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Alright, guys. See you guys later.
See you guys later.
Bye.